Alright, let's get going. Let this load up quick here. Okay, today we have two main things that need to get done. Well, one that needs to get done and one that hopefully will get done. Namely, we are very close to having enough money to buy the new shipyard. So that will probably get done today. And two, while we're making that last little bit of money, we have a Kha'ak station to blow up. So we can go wreck their day. We'll probably start off with that because it'll take a little bit to get the money. Don't remember exactly how much we were short, but we should be able to get it pretty easily. Turn that down a little too low. There we go. Anyway. So, yeah, we'll start quick running around checking out all of the radar columns. Oh. Checking out how much money we're making where, how the stations are doing, so on. And then we will take the swan song and go blow up a station. Alright, we're close to the pinwheel. That's a pretty decent place to park the wheelbarrow, to be honest. The first steps... We've got a bit of money in stock. We'll go ahead and drain that. We have some materials. Quite a lot of metallic microlattice, actually. Yeah, okay. As far as I can tell, defensive stations are all in good shape. So it's time to move orders and teleport over to the swan song. Then we can go start blowing up a Kha'ak station. I was going to do this last night,
Kha'ak installation.
but that didn't quite work out. Nice. I'll line it up. It's quite a ways away. It's way over on the other side of the system, so it'll take a bit to fly there. It's fairly out past the edge of the what normally shows. I wish they wouldn't do this. It's really annoying that they put the stations past the edge of the system that they show you. Bunch of mix of Xeon and Kha'ak over there. Hopefully they don't cause any trouble.
Requesting immediate backup. We were hit. Confirmed.
Hopefully he doesn't have any issues. I think that's one here. Yeah. He'll make it to safety, no problem. Because I'm not going over there to help him out right now. I'm on a mission. A mission to go remove the problem at its core. Hopefully. I'm not sure what the exact conditions are for Kha'ak spawning. Oh, I'm gonna assume. I'm going to assume that they need a station nearby. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't actually know for sure. This one is maybe bigger than the one we killed off before. I don't really know. Hello, Mendit Man. We're doing a little bit of spring cleaning here. Okay, this stops fairly quickly, so we'll want to kill it at about 15k out. Are we close enough? Yeah, we're hitting it. You can tell because some ricochets. And it's taking damage. Well, I think at this point, this mean you got a second destroyer? Nope. It's still the original one. We did get a second Kha'ak station though. I hope I need to get one, but or I need to get a second destroyer soon, but I need 125 million. I have everything I need to start building small ships except the shipyard itself. Who's holding off the Xeon at my trouble spot? My defensive stations, that's who. We have one there. And we have one there. As far as up here, they don't come through there often enough that I really feel the need. Oh, there's one right now. I guess we'll go up there soon and take care of that. Why haven't I gotten a warning horn for that one? Anyway, there's a Xenon up there we need to deal with eventually. That's not a high enough priority though, because I don't have any ships up that way.
Thank you.
Yeah, this station's right in the heart of our empire, so it needs to go away. Well, as close to the heart of our empire as anything ever gets anyway. Well, it's already down pretty far. I wish you could see the gun cooling in third person. I wonder if it's possible to see the Kha'ak spawn in the station. I can't imagine it would be. But I'm going to assume that the game simply doesn't spawn a new Kha'ak station unless you're far enough away to not see it. Ooh.
Thanks for your help.
I think this station's fairly young because it the reason I discovered it is because a whole bunch of Kha'ak were coming from that direction. So I assume it spawned the station and a bunch of Kha'ak together with it, and they all went, "Oh, let's go attack," and headed off. And so I saw what direction they were all coming from and went, "Oh, I better go see what's over there." But anyway. Well, we're 1/4 of the way done. How's our good friend, the K, doing? He's just kind of wandering around, not getting much done. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not sure what this guy thinks he's doing. This microchip factory, well, it was basically destroyed the last time I was there. So I'm not too worried about that getting attacked. It doesn't really have anything of value left there anyway. This case just sitting here in the middle of nowhere. I definitely need to get upgrades on these guns. Speaking of which... Oh, shield mods are almost done. Nice. I think the next thing to work on will actually be teleportation range. Because I know there's something you can do that allows you to move the player headquarters. I don't know if it's linked to a quest, or if it's linked to research, or what. But if it's linked to research, this has got to be a prerequisite. Also, being able to teleport around wherever I want, it just seems like it'd be very useful. So I think that's the next thing to do. After that will be weapon mods. I don't want to go do this quest right now is the main thing.
I have concluded my research.
There we go.
Results are astounding.
We're probably going to have to get this NVIDIA ourselves. That shouldn't be hard. We just take a bolo and do it.
If you could,
We'll see how much of this stuff he can collect himself. He's got 2 million. That'll have to be good enough for now. I don't expect him to be able to get the whole link to research. I suspected as much. We'll see what happens when we get there. And how expensive it's going to be, because I highly doubt it's going to be free. You know, if you have 27 rep with a faction, you can teleport to their ships and stations. Yeah. I don't think I've ever got 27 rep with a faction, but I have been told that before. I'm not sure what my rep is with the split right now. It's like 24 or something. Yeah, 24. Eventually I get 27 with them. That'd be pretty useful. We're probably never gonna get 27 with, say, the Terrans or whatever. Oh. Which would be the other useful faction to have it with. And honestly, the main thing that'd be reason it'd be useful for Terrans would be so I could just teleport to talk to faction reps. But then I can just leave a scout ship at their station that I actually want to go to, and that works just as well. It's kind of a cool perk, but it's not something worth really working to. The number of places I actually want to teleport to is pretty small. So just leave a scout ship at each one and it works out. Oh. I don't know why I'm yawning so much. I'm not that tired. Never tried? You're wondering, can you take control of one of their ships that you teleport to it? If you could, that'd be pretty broken. Don't mind me, I'm just borrowing your destroyer. I kind of doubt they would. And again, you never know. It's over half dead. This is the last Kha'ak installation that I know of. There was one here in open market, but the Talati helpfully destroyed that for me. And that was the only other one I knew of, except for the one that had been down here and had been already destroyed. Now I discovered this one. I'm hoping that after I take this one out, they'll stop spawning in this system. But I kind of doubt it. I'm sure they'll just keep spawning like they always have. I definitely need to roll over there and clean that up. Probably with the wheelbarrow as soon as we're done here. I could just order this thing to attack the station and leave. Nah, it's almost dead. There's no point. How much money do we have? 115. Okay, we're 10 million short. 10 more million and we can get our shipyard up. Then we'll be able to do home-built fighters all day long. And I'll have to set it. I'll have to try to balance our production a little bit better. I think currently we're not making enough Computronic and we're making too much, what do you call it? Well, we'll see. I definitely need to get more miners in here. But we'll probably pay for our more large miners with our first free fighters. I think I'll probably take the first fighter off the line as a personal ship. And then all the rest after that. But anyway, we should be able to make 10 million yet tonight fairly easily. Unless last stream was just a total fluke as far as money making went, because we made a lot of money last stream. You know, last X4 stream. Last stream was scum. Because they finally fixed the wheelbarrow bug, and I had to go test it for myself. I'd really like to play more Scum, but unfortunately it's just not much fun single player. And I don't want to play on any of the official servers or anything like that. So, alas. I guess I just have to wait until, well, maybe hopefully someday the Armco server starts again. Unfortunately, I don't really see that happening anytime soon. Because Wasted doesn't appear to be very interested in it at the moment. He's a bit been out of shape about, I don't know, not getting the administration tools he wants. That, and he appears to think the devs should do whatever he wants and not what they want to do. Which, I've seen plenty of devs that ignore their community before. I don't really think the Scum devs are quite like that. Okay, we only got 8% left. These Kha'ak stations are kind of weird. They have one segment that has like all the HP in the world, and they have one segment that has like no HP at all. The small ones anyway. I don't know if the large ones obviously would have more than 2 segments, I think. And as far as I can tell, they look kind of the same, so I'm not sure why they have different kinds of segment. I assume there's some reason why, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really matter. Severe thunderstorms? That doesn't sound like fun. Hopefully you don't lose power. See you later. Okay, and the station goes boom. Yeah, there we go. Station go boom. How are the Kha'ak here with the gate doing? Still annoying as ever. Okay, let's go deal with that. We will send the Swan Song back under its own power. And we will teleport over to the wheelbarrow. Collect this loot. And then go over there and destroy the Kha'ak.
Katana.
And whatever Xenon are there as well, I guess. I suppose we'll go blow the Xenon up. Okay.
Thanks for your help.
This loot pattern is kind of interesting. It's very definitely a out-of-sector artifact. In sector, most of the wrecks end up behind the station instead of right here in front of it like this. Okay.
Forager.
Let's go get some Kha'ak. Yep, and go blow these guys up, and then we'll do a little bit of worrying about trying to make some money quickly. That, or we might just take a bolo and do a bit of Nvidium mining. Two full loads of a bolo should be more than enough Nvidium for our current research. This thing doesn't stop for nothing. I keep forgetting. Let's suck up this loot here before we go anywhere. Alright. Loot is money after all.
P. Queen's Guard.
These guys are so squishy. And they don't do that much damage either.
P.
Or more annoying than anything else. Xenon are actually a threat. Kha'ak are just kind of there to blow up your medium miners. Large miners are supremely unconcerned. Okay. Stock up a bit of loot here. Got some more over there.
Awaiting orders.
And I saw some more around here somewhere. There we go. And there's some over there as well.
Container.
Not sure what the suck range on the medium ship is. It's a lot longer than a fighter, but it's still...
Container.
Yeah. Anyway, it's easier just to fly close.
Thanks for your help.
It's certainly more than 1K. Okay, I think that's most of the loot. There's a bit over there. What is it?
Container.
Yeah, sure, we'll get that too. Why not? Alright, the first objective has been accomplished.
Queen's Guard.
You have a few remaining annoyances that need to go away. But the station is dead, and that's the main thing that matters. Hopefully that at least buys us a little while without any spawns. But we'll see. After that, we need to make 10 million. Our miners are slowly making progress on that as it is, but also I should check to see where the large freighter is. I sent it off on an order. I don't think I ordered it to come back. Okay, I thought I was going to miss that. It snuck out and bit me. Hey, where do you think you're going? Get back here. Stop, in the name of the law. I have a police license, so I'm considered.
Requesting immediate backup.
Okay. Go kaboom. Should be in range of those. Yeah. And then we have another one over here. Is he attacking a defense platform? Looks like he might be. That's silly. All the katana, too fast flying and such. Well,
Hive guard.
this katana is only sort of fast, and only because it's almost fully upgraded. It has Terran engines on it. That does mean it has very good thrusters, though. I'd kind of like to see what a ship with Terran engines and split shields would be like, modded for maximum thruster speed. It wouldn't be that fast under normal conditions, but it would be pretty zippy. Okay, that's a Xenon. I don't really care about Xenon at the moment. I declare this system Kha'ak free for the first time in a while. Now, move his orders. Where is the Okinawa? It's in Profit Center Alpha. What are you doing in Profit Center Alpha? What? Why do you have plasma? Did I accidentally give the order to the wrong ship at some point, and that's why I was like, why I couldn't find plasma conductors? Don't split shields have low capacity and small recharge delay? The way thrusters work is weird. Thrusters, the engine has a, well, I shouldn't say thrusters. I should say boost or whatever, but because thrusters don't control your boost.
Thanks for your
Thrusters control your strafing and your rotation.
Thank you.
But the way that thrusters work is the engine has a defined amount of time that it will thrust for. Instead of using a certain amount of shield per second thrusted, it uses a certain percentage of shield per second thrusted. So if you want maximum thrust duration, it's all on the engine. It has nothing to do with the shields. If you want to just be able to thrust constantly, well, not constantly, but as much as possible, you want to have shields with very high recharge. Nothing else matters, just really high recharge. Or, recharge delay as well. So split shields are the best, in theory, because they have the best recharge in the game. So yeah, if you have high recharge shields, they come back quicker. Basically, if you're trying to make a ship that would get from place to place on thrusters alone without using travel drive, Terran engines, split shields is the way to go. It's kind of weird. I'm not sure why they made it that way. Because you'd think, oh yeah, high capacity is good because I can thrust longer, but it doesn't work that way at all. What was I going to do with you? Oh yes. I was going to sell this stuff somewhere. Can I sell the crap here? No, I can't. Okay, well, I have plasma conductors. They can probably be sold. Oh, here. There we go. I'm not sure how we ended up with a load of plasma conductors aboard this ship, but we did. Built a custom, you'd modify some Terran Mark III shields to make them comparable in recharge delay to the split version. Well, you can modify some Terran shields to make them recharge quicker, but you can also do that to split shields. It depends on what kind of ship you're flying with. If it's a fighter, I would without question take the split shields every time. And modify them for maximum, minimum recharge rate. Or, not minimum recharge rate, minimum recharge delay. Get that as low as possible. Because in a fighter, you can generally avoid taking too much of a hit. And when you do take a hit, getting rid of that hit as quickly as possible matters more than, well, how much of a hit you could take.
Smuggling vessel found nearby. Please assist in pursuit.
To a certain degree, anyway. On a medium ship, well, you're more likely to take a hit just because you can't maneuver as well. So being a little chunkier is better. But anyway. I think I would probably take... I don't know. I usually run split engines just because I like the speed on my fighters. And I don't think you could ever persuade me to run Terran engines on a fighter. So it's kind of a... Well, it's not going to happen anyway. Tend to take a smack now and then in my pulsar. If I had 2 shields, feel safer. 1 shield has Terran version. I usually fly, well, where I can. I prefer to fly a Maria. So that's very, very much. You zoom in, you hit whatever you want, and then you immediately zoom out again. So it's probably a very different. Because that Maria was insanely fast. Even the non-modded ones were insanely fast compared to other fighters. Probably my second best pick would be a Chimera, which is also fast for its, what it is. Okay, we're not gonna make that one. Anyway, I should stop flying random circles here and see about making money. Specifically, Mr. Okinawa here. I want you to come back when you're done. And park over here. Alright. We have 116 million. We have 9 million we need. Do we have any money? Yes, we do. We made 4 million here at the station in just that little bit of time. Okay, so we're now down. We need 5 more million. Let's go ahead and dock here at the equipment dock.
Equipment dock.
And see if we have anything in my inventory I can sell to make a couple million. Because we did pick up a whole bunch of loot.
Docking granted.
Okay, so we just need to go to the merchant here. Yeah, there's nothing else we need to do here. We do, however, as a matter of fact, I'm going to start this right now before I forget. We do need to take some of our ships to our friendly local shipyard. Because we finally got max shield upgrades unlocked I have the resources needed to put max hull upgrades on. Combine that with max shield, and we'll be doing really well on our current ships. Okay, Trader's Corner. Ever since we eradicated the major Xenon clusters around the Argon sectors, had a lot of resources you can draw in. Now I'm just pumping out money into shipbuilding and enhanced repertoire.
Hello. Here you go.
Haven't got quite that far yet here. Let's see. We don't need that many interface units. Sell about half of them. Programmable field arrays. I want to keep about that many. We have 11 spacefly eggs. That's not enough to do anything useful with. And a little tiny bit of magical. Okay, we basically got nothing at all out of that.
Split wish you fortune.
I thought we had more loot hanging around than that, but I must have sold it off recently. Well,
Katana.
I guess we're heading to the wharf then. Find an easy source of exceptional mana weaves. I have a mod that allows me to craft the upgrade components. It takes 3 of the previous tier upgrade component and then a bunch of resources as well.
Jump gate. Family. Newt.
But it also well, I have that mod, then I have one that removes the RNG from the upgrade system. Much easier than trying to actually acquire them from the world by doing quests or blowing up buccaneers.
Entering system. Family. Newt.
I'm really not a fan of how they did the
Jump gate. Open
upgrades
market.
in this game. I much preferred how it was in X3, where you just could buy the upgrades straight up if you had enough money. That was a little more boring, but it was definitely better than the RNG system they have in here. And then having to do quests for them or try to find some just wouldn't really impress me very much. But anyway, with the mods, it's a lot better. At least it ain't a microtransaction. That's for sure.
Entering system.
Okay,
Open
we need to
market.
go this way, I think. Yeah, right there.
Jump gate. Zioth's Dominion.
Yeah, that's the right gate. I think. Yeah, that's the right gate. Okay. So we go straight to the wharf, which is over this way.
System. Zioth's Dominion.
This thing is going to
Wharf.
get a max shield recharge rate upgrade, and then it's going to get a max hull lightness upgrade. I already have everything I need for the hull lightness upgrade. I think I even crafted them already. The reason I didn't have them before is because I didn't have the I didn't have the upgrade parts. I was missing a few bits of loot that I have now acquired.
Docking granted.
But anyway, we should be good for that now. Okay. We'll just teleport there. There's no reason to run there. And we want to go to the ship dealership. Damn it. To the ship dealership. There we go. Pulsar is rolling around with the Shroud Stealth mod to decrease the likelihood of being easily targeted by the AI, since the AI loves to target you in particular or over all their ships in the vicinity. I don't really have any trouble with that. Okay, we want the nanotube mass mod. I think. Yeah. Boom. We now can go over 1,000. So that's all the faster this ship's ever going to get. However, we need 2 exceptional generator coils. Which, here we go. We need 6 advanced generator coils. We do have enough to make... Yeah. Okay, so we just need 6 of these. Which I think we have enough parts for. Oh yeah, more than enough. Okay. We'll make 2 of those. Boom. 1 for us and 1 for the, what are you gonna call it? Okay, we want the recharge rate. There's 2 different capacity mods. One of them is actually not a capacity mod. It's the it's an all-around mod that just buffs everything to the same level. So you have kind of an all-around just recharge rate with a bit of capacity, and just capacity with a bit of recharge rate. We want the recharge rate. We'll also get a pretty significant buff to capacity. Well, 20%, that's enough. But the 65% recharge rate is really nice. Okay, well, was there anything else we needed? Engines already modded to the max. We don't have the ability to do weapon mods yet. Yeah, okay. I don't mind the AI coming after me too much. We don't actually need to... Well... Okay. Let's go back to the wheelbarrow. I'm going to fly it around a little bit and see what it's like with the upgrade. It should be a bit more maneuverable. Can you please just be normal? Okay. We'll ignore that.
Katana.
Hello there.
That's probably a symptom of the docking speed mod I have. I really like fighters. I don't have too much trouble in them though because, well, most of the time when I fly a fighter, I'm flying a Maria if I can. This run's gonna be a bit different. We'll see how that works out. Hopefully I can still get the kind of speed I need. Okay, it looks like the
Split shipyard.
It looks like my ship is there. Actually, wait. Look at that recharge rate. That's insane. That's almost fighter-like. Okay. That's awesome. And we're pretty zippy as well. Because we're lighter. Actually. Now we've got good turn. Acceleration's a bit crap, but that's what thrusters are for. Yeah, okay. We definitely lose a lot of speed whenever we maneuver, but if you bump the thruster while going through any maneuvers, it works out pretty well. Alright, let's get over there and get the upgrades installed on the Swan Song. It also is getting max recharge rate for its shields. And it is getting, what are you gonna call it? I'm probably gonna put basic shield mods on the gun shields. Because there's a lot of shields and I don't want to spend that much money trying to put max on all of them. Let's see, where's the dock? There it is. Try a turn, see if you lose speed. Oh, you can turn off flight assistant. There. And flip it end for end. But then as soon as you turn it back on, you have to... hello? What are you doing, game? It's not setting it. That's weird. Okay, flight assist is off. Turn on. Do the turn. Turn flight assist back on. It sets it back to whatever speed you were at. That's weird. You could leave it off and just thruster your way through whatever you're doing, but that seems not at all the way I would like to fly. Thank you very much. It's definitely worthwhile for if you're trying to turn while under travel drive or something, but I don't really like the way it works when trying to dogfight. I would rather just turn and then thruster come out, yeah. Thruster coming out of the turn to regain my speed. Just do whatever maneuvering you want and then hit the thrusters to get your speed back. Just little taps are enough to help you. Also, if you want to hold speed through a turn, you can just tap the thruster a little bit and that helps out a lot. Anyway, we need to be docking here because I need to upgrade this thing. The dock is over there. Okay. We are right side up and facing the right direction. We'll dock right here.
Docking granted.
X4 drifting and travel drive management is a valuable combat skill. I prefer my ships to all be fast enough that travel drive management and combat is not something you have to do. That said, early on in this run, I had to do a lot of finicky travel drive maneuvering because the Swan Song was too slow to get out of its own way. This isn't where we want to go, but it has a teleporter, so... Okay, ship dealership. Let's see... Let's dismantle the mass mod and put on the nanotube. That gets us from 138 to 155. 138? It was 130 something. So now we're faster than a P officially. That's pretty helpful. And we will install the recharge rate mod on the large shields. Boom. Okay, how many small mods do we have? We have more than enough. Do we have enough mediums? No way. Okay, how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I don't think we could make 11 medium upgrades, but we'll see. Advanced generator coils, craft item. Oh, we could actually make 11. What grade? Okay, we have Mark III on the engines and Mark IIs and everything else. I think we're not. I think we're just going to install a mod on the engines, and we'll leave the other ones unmodded for now. And matter of fact, I think we're going to go ahead and install a top grade mod on the engines. Exceptional. Because the engines are what matters. We will do the recharge rate one. I think. Yeah. That should make the engines significantly tankier. The rest of these, we're going to upgrade them to Mark IIIs later at our own shipyard. Recharge delay on L larger 0. I don't really care about that. I care about the recharge rate. Because if you have a high recharge rate, then you... they can take a lot of damage from small sources. And it just kind of pings off because it recharges faster than you're taking damage. You tend to be able to survive longer under assault as long as it's not like massively.
Hello there.
If it's a bunch of fighters swarming you, recharge rate is way better than capacity. Because capacity would just get worn down. Recharge rate, you could actually have enough that you won't be taking any damage at all. Basically, we can get swarmed by 65% more fighters before we have a problem. Okay, we have like 6 million we need to get because we spent some. Oh wait, there's a K up here, isn't there? No, there isn't a K up here. Where'd he go? I don't know where Mr. K went. I guess it doesn't really matter. A little annoying. I should go out here and drop a satellite right here because a lot of Ks get stuck in there. Could do that right now.
Autopilot engaged.
I'm running a mod that changes that. So the mod I'm running, it makes it so that you always get the maximum percent every single time. So there's no RNG. And it changes some of the mods a little bit so that they're more distinct. So basically, the numbers you see on the tin are what you get every single time. You'll never get anything different. There's no point in ever re-rolling. Yeah, the two other traits are always the same every single time.
Zioth's Dominion.
And for the
10.
shield mods, it's always the same three traits across all mods. All the shield mods have the same 3 traits. They are recharge rate, recharge delay, and capacity. So the only difference between those 3 mods is which ones they focus on. There's the recharge one, there's the balanced one, and then there's the capacity one. The capacity one is plus 65% capacity, plus 20% the other stats. The recharge one is plus 65% recharge delay and recharge rate, plus 20% capacity. And the balanced one is plus 40% to everything. So I just go with the recharge rate one for capital ships because it gives you much better survivability against fighters. Okay, I think right here is where we want to go ahead and drop the advanced satellite. Coverage on that is pretty good. We have a few little dots here that didn't get cut, but I don't care about those.
Disengaged.
This should make it that we'll see any Ks that come through here. So the mods don't have exactly the same stats as they do in vanilla.
Jump gate.
They've been rebalanced
Valley,
slightly.
Newt.
Awaiting orders.
Matter of fact, a lot of the mods are like that. There's several of them that all modify the same things, just in different proportions. Pavis and Targe are exceptionals? I don't remember.
Entering system. Family. Newt.
I don't feel like flying back to the wharf to find out either. Let's see. Do I have any ships that have anything except the top level mods on them anymore?
Requesting immediate backup.
Don't think so.
Split make you pay for that.
Yeah, see, 65, 65, 20. Doesn't matter that this isn't the stat that matters to the large ship, it's just... Yeah, there's 3 shield mods. And I don't remember how many weapon mods. And then there's a bunch of all mods. Traction is all recharge rate, recharge delay. Yeah. Well, not in this mod. Traction's what I have installed on all of these ships. Shield capacity plus 20%. Recharge 65. Recharge delay 65. Yeah, 65 is what it goes to. Like I said, I got a mod installed that changes all that.
Requesting immediate
Jump gate. Family Zin.
Anyway, we might as well go back home. And get our last 5 million. Let's see how much do we have being made here at the first step since we were gone. I don't remember what that mod's called. I think it's linked in my Discord. Give me a second here and I'll look.
Entering system. Family Zin.
Let's scroll all the way to the top because it was the very first thing I posted. Equipment mods redone. That's what it's called. And it rebalances everything to some degree or another. And then okay, where are we? And there's where we are. Must have run into a rock. It rebalances everything to some degree or another and removes all the RNG. Because I absolutely hated the RNG mods. Okay, we didn't get stopped, but we did drop out travel drive. Basically, after re-rolling some mods a bunch of times, it was like, nope, I'm not doing this. So I installed that mod. I've been pretty happy with it ever since. And then I added in a mod that lets you craft the components so I could actually be able to upgrade stuff without spending a year on it. And that took the modding system from something that I kind of hated to actually pretty decent. I think I probably need more
Cargo drone.
cargo drones here. How many do I have in this
High-tech
station?
factory.
I only have 20. Let's go ahead and bump that up a little bit. Give him 50. There we go. Hopefully that makes them load a little faster. Probably won't, but worth a try.
Requesting permission to dock. Docking permission granted.
Let's see, how much money do we need? We need
Awaiting orders.
2 million, roughly. Probably closer to 3 to be safe. Oh, we're almost there. It's kind of surprising how much stuff we're selling. Silicon carbide, copper substrate. I wonder if they're actually selling it for a profit. Because they would have to take it all the way to Terran space to find interested buyers. I guess my price here is enough cheaper than what the Terran local price is. How much money did... And where is Okinawa? I sent this out with orders to go sell some stuff. Made 6.5 million on a trade run to the Terran Protectorate. Takes quite a while to do those runs, though. That, and it takes a lot of computronic substrates. Maybe a few large freighters wouldn't hurt anything. Not now, because now we just need to make a few million and we can have our thing built. I should probably go... There's a K right there. You know what? Let's go have some fun in the Swan Song. We'll go gank a K in Xenon space. And with a little bit of luck, we can blow up a whole bunch of fighters and get some good loot. Hopefully without blowing ourselves up.
Jump gate. Family. Crit.
Try out the newly upgraded shields and all that fun stuff. There's 2 mods I really wish you could get for engines. Well, I guess 1 mod. I was about to say I wish there was a mod to get faster travel drive charge speed on large ships. But then I realized that I would never use it because I'd always want higher combat speed. But I would really like to have a mod that increased braking force for medium ships so that they perform a little bit more like a fighter. Not necessarily even increase acceleration, just give it better brakes. You can increase maneuverability, but that still doesn't help you stop. And medium ships take so long to stop that I'd actually be willing to give up a little bit of speed just to be able to not overshoot my target every single time. Okay. From here, we go up north. Past the as of yet unnamed defense station number 2. I just got an overwhelming temptation to go name that station
Entering system.
as of yet
Family.
unnamed
Crit.
defense station number 2. Temptation is very strong. Well, we'll see what things are like when we get there. Hopefully that K isn't coming through. I think we're just going to fly through under power, and then we'll come back and get the K. We're actually going to start turning around now.
Entering system. Rise Defiance.
Get spun around so we're facing the K.
Jump gate. Family. Crit.
Okay, we want to go this way. This is not at all maneuvering the way I wanted it to. Thankfully. I think we will be fine. Largely because we've got an excellent angle on an engine. Note to self. Combinations of flight assist on and off can sometimes be weird. Come on, I've got that engine locked on. There we go. That's a very dead engine, and then we'll immediately be able to kill the other one as well.
K.
His shields are actually almost down already. The engine shields, of course, are gone. Let's crawl in a little closer. I would ideally like to get it within my turret range, because we outrange it very slightly, I think. Not very much, but just a little tiny bit. If we can clear away some of these cheek turrets, we can definitely crawl right up on it. Did we take out that cheek turret already? I think we did. Okay. Scatter a little bit of gunfire here on the side. Try to identify its other side turret. Okay, we're definitely within range. Why aren't the main turrets shooting on mine? Okay, that should go up pretty easily. It'll take a little tiny bit of damage, but not enough to matter. Okay, it's basically helpless from this angle. Get a little closer and see if we can get our main turrets to engage. We are well within range of those turrets. Are they just not feeling it today? No, they're all interested in fighters, that's the problem. Okay. Well, we don't need them. They'd be nice to have, but we definitely don't need them. It's probably better that they're all focused on fighters anyway. Decent amount of loot coming in. And kaboom. They've been building that defense platform for so long and it just hasn't happened. Also, I thought I had a satellite here. It must have just been destroyed or something by accident. Interesting. And we don't have another one to deploy, so we'd have to call in a fighter or something to do it for us. Well, how are we doing as far as external damage goes? Nothing. About what I expected. Engines are of course pristine. Yeah. Alright. I'm tempted to go blow up that station and put it out of its misery. They don't seem to be completing it, so why not? I should probably call a wheelbarrow in to place a satellite to replace the one that got blew up. As long as I'm sitting here protecting the area, we should be okay. Yeah, let's do that. Wheelbarrow, where are you at? Wheelbarrow? Random gas miners over there. Well, why am I looking for the wheelbarrow when I can just grab it from the list? Okay, you, come in here. Place one of them over here. And then place another over there. And then get the heck out of Dodge. That should do just fine. Okay, I thought I seen a K coming. There's a K with his little fleet of admirers over there.
P.
Let's get nose out toward this incoming. Not that it's really going to matter, but why not? How much money do we currently have? 123 million still. We might have enough, actually, if I check the station. But anyway. Need to keep an eye on this P out here. Or K, I mean. They only have 2 Ks in system at the moment. There's the wheelbarrow, here to do its job. Okay. Let's give this poor guy a warm welcome. Hello. Yeah,
N.
he didn't last very long. His N has a chance simply because he's way more maneuverable. Not much of a chance, mind, but some. Wretched skies. We have a bad thing incoming. It is a K-shaped bad thing. Okay, as soon as the wheelbarrow is out of here, we're going to head over there to handle that. So I don't know about you guys, but I don't like K-shaped bad things in friendly space.
P.
See if we can go cause a few problems for this P. He's probably not going to make it. Just saying. Oh yeah, there we go.
M.
No point trying to dogfight an M. It doesn't end well for anybody. The M just flies in circles and you can never hit him. That said,
P.
there is a P coming this way. And he looks like he would have much more problems with us.
S.
There's another guy that has some problems. Yeah, he's gonna escape. Basically guaranteed. Defensive station will probably get him though.
P.
Has the wheelbarrow left? Looks like it. The satellites are both placed. Alright. Let's go on and get out of here. No real reason to stick around. Except to collect more loot, but I'm being perfectly honest. We have a K we need to deal with. More loot is a secondary concern.
Awaiting orders.
Yep, the wheelbarrow's home. How fast do the shields recharge in this thing? Pretty fast, actually. Okay. Yeah, those go up quite quickly. Not quite as fast as they do on the medium, but this thing can be pretty tanky. Hopefully these little fools follow us right on through the gate. Yeah, they basically can't do anything to us. I mean, of course they can't. There's a couple of fighters, but... Anyway. Throttle up and get on through here. Yeah, we're at 124. We need 1 million, roughly. I want to have a little bit of safety cushion, because I don't remember. It was 125 million plus something. I don't remember exactly how much it is going to be. So we have 125.5 or some thereabouts. I'll feel fairly secure. In any case, we are going to have that blueprint tonight. And we'll probably even start building the thing itself. I doubt we'll have any fighters come off the line,
Entering system.
but I'm not going to rule it out either. Perfectly possible. Okay, so our route from here goes to deal with this fun little bundle of joy. Start the travel drive, and let's go. That station's probably going to take quite a bit of damage before we get there, but at least it won't be destroyed. That's a future priority. Get a defense station built for them. Not too worried about it, but I think we might need to have a workforce on the station as well. So I should probably acquire at least a basic what do I call it? I should acquire some housing as well. That's going to be a little bit expensive. The blueprint will be free, but we're gonna have to buy all the resources to make it, because I want split crews, so that means split housing. And split housing is going to require buying resources locally.
Entering system. Family Zin.
Buying resources locally is going to be mildly annoying. Namely, my big fancy production station isn't going to help with those. Okay. Let's get all lined up on the target. We're gonna miss the damn gate. Oh well. Here we go.
Jump gate. Wretched skies.
Xenon. Do we have a Kha'ak problem currently? Oh, we have a Xenon defense station trying to build itself here. I'm sure that's going to work out really well for it. Spoiler. With the pinwheel here, they're going to be hard pressed getting any resources to its build storage. That, and I'm not going to let that stand.
System. Wretched skies.
And it'll be very easy for me to just show up and blow it up, so.
Accelerator. Wretched skies. 5. Family Phi.
Okay, let's get lined up on this. That K still where we left it? No, the K's actually blown up. Okay, good. We can actually cancel this trip and go back. Alright, how much money do we have? 124.2. How much money do we have at the station? $7 million. Okay, we've got way more than we need then. Good deal. Get off the controls of this thing. We'll order it to fly the standard parking area. Go ahead, remove all the orders from the wheelbarrow. The next order of business is to acquire a split
Entering system.
large
Family
housing module,
Zin.
which we should be able to get quite easily. Pretty near anywhere. Actually, Swan Song. Before you fly over here, go take care of this Xenon defense platform for me. And then fly over here. That should deal with things quite nicely. Now, I'm going to bet that we probably have a HAB module on the friendly local what do you gonna call it?
Split equipment.
Equipment dock. There we go. Going to assume we have a HAB module on there. No guarantee, but guess we'll find out shortly.
Not much longer.
Okay.
Big mistake. Very big mistake.
Now, what are you? Large container storage. Okay. And up here?
You're pathetic. Split.
Medium parlor. That's not what we're looking for. This would be base connector. What color is this? Kind of colorless. Well, let's go see what's over here. Admin center. Okay. That's more cargo.
Wait, no. Prepare to
This is cargo. Okay, we do not have a large HAB on that station. Let's see. Who would be... Let's check the ore refinery. Hello, game? Let me click on stuff, please. There we go.
Ore refinery.
Go check the ore refinery. It probably doesn't have a large HAB module either, but it's worth checking. I'm guessing it probably only has a small or a medium. Okay, those are storages. That's a storage. And this up here is probably a medium HAB module. And there's refined metal, of course. Where would be the most likely place to have a large HAB module? Do we have any? Refined good complex, maybe.
Refined goods complex.
That's more likely to have multiple things on, and therefore need more crew. Okay. What is this? Shout production. Not what I'm looking for. Base connector. Once again, not what I'm looking for. Graphene production. Definitely not what I'm looking for. This thing does have a crew, right? Maybe it doesn't, actually. Or at least not much of one. We might have to visit something a little larger. Well, we need to go out this way anyway. So, we'll swing past... we'll swing past the wharf and see what's there.
Jump gate. Family. Newt.
Worst case, we can always stop and buy a blueprint later.
Awaiting orders.
This is going to be the one exception to my Terran only rule, and that's because I don't actually want Terran crews, I want split crews. To get large, you normally have to go after wharfs and shipyards. Well, that's where we're going next, so we'll see. Personally, I always put larges on all my stations because I just didn't see any point of doing a small one. I think I compared prices for the Argon small versus large, and it was... Or was that for storage containers? I think it was for storage containers now that I think about it. I compared prices, and it was just... The small ones made no economic sense whatsoever. But I wouldn't be surprised if the same thing applied to crew quarters either. Come on, autosave, hurry up.
Entering system. Family. Newt.
Okay, so from here we actually want to turn down a bit and go through open market. And then from there, after we acquired this blueprint, I'm going to get things started constructing.
Jump
We
gate.
don't
Open
need
market.
much crew. Use a small storage, normally a defense base where only a small amount's needed. I don't put any storages on my defense bases. Apparently you don't
Entering
need them,
system. Open market.
which is a bit weird because you'd think you would. Do you like buy drones if nothing else? But traders will drop off drone parts just fine without any storages, so it's kind of weird. I'm not sure if they'll ever drop off, like, say,
Entering system. Zyos Dominion.
more than the minimum required or whatever, but you do if you need missiles. That might be true. I've never used missiles in any of my defense bases.
Ship technology factory.
Largely because
Split wharf.
I just didn't want to deal with the complexities. Okay, I'm going to assume that the large thing here in the middle is probably the
Requesting permission to dock.
oh, what is it? Admin center or whatever. Yep, admin center. Okay, this is likely to be a crew quarters. Large parlor. Okay, here we go. Let's get positioned there. Save me from having to
Hello.
go very far.
Katana.
I should have 2 EMPs left, which is more than we're going to need for the rest of the game, probably.
Spacesuit EMP.
Why are you shooting me?
I'll stop whining. Bonk. There we go. Mission unlocked. Don't care. Unlock blueprints. Split large parlor. Well, we might as well get these two over here just because they're close. Okay, we got a grand total of nothing. And permanent trade subscription. Okay.
Katana. Docking granted.
Now, we have part of the puzzle. Out of my seat, please. This is going to look very odd on our station. Okay, habitation module. Large parlor. Where do I want to connect this? Let's try rotating it like this and putting it up here. No, it's too fat. Okay. I don't want to put them on the ends of these blades because those need to be able to be made bigger at any time in the future. I guess we'll just put them down here. Put 2 on. Like this. Like that. Actually. Yeah, and then we'll put the actual shipyard modules on either side attached to that. I'm not sure how exactly we're going to place those, but for now, how much is this going to cost me? 1,400 hull parts. Energy cells are easy. We got those locally. Electronics, pain in the butt. Estimated price 1.3 million. Accept estimate. Boom. We're not going to assign a builder. Well, yeah, we might as well just assign a builder. Okay. Now, we need to go talk to the Terran representative.
Autopilot.
That'll be a bit of a
engaged.
trip. Hopefully, they will buy at least some resources while we're gone. We're going to have to buy food and stuff from the locals because we're obviously not producing any of that ourselves. Okay, do they have any of this listed here yet? No, it won't show up until the workforce actually starts arriving. Ore and silicon are a problem. Energy cells we have loads of. What is my limit set to?
Entering system.
Sell all but
Open
100,000. What is the maximum storage for that? Worry about that later. Yeah, we're gonna have to leave this. We're gonna have to leave some money in the station account because the station's gonna have to buy food locally because we're not gonna be producing it. We don't have the blueprints to produce it. We're not gonna get the blueprints to produce it. Yeah. Any workforce we use is going to
Entering
be
system.
locals,
$2,000.
and the locals. Yeah, we're not using any local blueprints except those. Let's see. The energy cells we can get locally very easily. We have a baldric right here. Trade with the first steps. It's 700 and some energy cells. That's more than we need, I'm sure.
Entering system. Profit center
Trade with the build storage. Boom. We have 21 energy cells left over. We already had some in our inventory, so not sure where they came from. At a minimum, we'll be able to start construction of the new shipyards tonight yet. It is 10:30 already, so we'll be running a little late for that, but that's a small price to pay.
Entering system. Silent witness.
Why do we have high-tech traders sitting beside just dumped in space competronic substrate? And silicon carbide. Did they buy them and then realize they couldn't sell them without traveling too far and dump them or something? That's weird.
Entering system. Patikva's choice.
Odd. Electronics and hull parts have to be bought locally. Thankfully, it's not too many. Yeah, we'll see. I think we're going to put the... I'd like to put the shipyards out on the ends of those. And I want to give all my fighters a crew of 2. That way they'll have some onboard self-repair.
Entering system. Argon Prime.
I don't think we're going to need much workforce. Each of these is what, 1,000 people? Unless we start building ships a lot faster than I think we're going to. In which case I guess we can add more.
Entering system. Second contact.
I think it's 1,000 people. Let's check. Station modules, habitation modules.
Got my eye on you.
Split large parlor. 1,000 people, yeah, okay. So 2,000 capacity.
Entering system.
Yeah,
Avoid.
that's quite a few ships built before we run out of crew. Obviously it'll take quite a while to fill those up, but we're not going to be building large ships for quite a while either, so I probably should have got those started a long while back. We have 131, so we can definitely afford to buy the shipyard blueprint. About to enter Getsufune. This is probably going to be one of the biggest moments since the start of this run, because it'll finally mark the point where we're going to be truly, finally,
Entering system.
financially independent.
Getsufune.
Have a resource that we can sell easily without having to travel for a long ways to do so. Oh. Yeah. I'd like to produce one fighter yet tonight, but that's not going to happen.
Entering system. Sol.
It'll probably be after 11 before we're done building the... or getting everything ready to build, I should say.
Entering Jupiter.
I don't think we've gotten any
Awaiting
shipments.
orders.
Yeah, we still haven't got any Clytronic or hull parts even ordered. I could probably go ahead and send out a Baldric to pick some up. Not sure which one of these would have what I need. Why do I have plasma conductors set? Oh, from earlier. Yeah, anyway, let's turn
Entering Saturn.
electronic substrate. Nope, that's not what we need. We need electronics. And we need come on, where are you guys? Somebody has to have all parts. There we go. All parts. Okay. How much is this going to cost me? We need 1,400, I think it was.
Autopilot disengaged.
Okay. No. Wait, why do I have the Okinawa selected? Yeah. No. That's the wrong ship.
Requesting
I had the
permission
Baldric selected. What?
Docking permission granted.
Okay, who's selling hull parts? You are. Trade with. We want 1,400. Well, we're not going to get that many. Maybe I should have sent the... Okay, you know what? Screw it. We will indeed send the Okinawa. We need 1,400 hull parts. Like that. And then we will send it to the first steps. Trade with the build storage. Whoa. Okay, cancel that order. Somebody must have decided to deliver in the meantime. Yeah. We've got a Vigor and Syndicate ship bringing it in. Okay. Well, we'll just not worry about any of that stuff. Here we are. Let's go dock up and talk to the rep. That Baldric looks like he's
Docking
having
granted.
a few minor docking issues. Since I changed that mod, I don't seem to be having nearly as much problem getting ships to dock, but they still don't dock perfectly. Sometimes they can't. Sometimes they fiddle around for a while first, and that mod is definitely a bit buggy.
It's an honor to see you here.
Okay, I would like to buy a blueprint, lady. I need a production module. No, I don't. A build module. Small, medium ship fabrication bay. Ka-ching. 300 and some million for the XL and large each.
Good
That's
luck
gonna
out there.
hurt. That's gonna be a lot of little fighters built and sold. Okay, and back to the wheelbarrow. And then we're gonna undock, fly away a little bit, or actually start flying home while we issue build commands. Out of my seat, please.
Hello there.
Okay. Activate the autopilot.
Engaged.
Plan build. Electronics aren't coming in yet, but that's fine. Build module. Small medium ship fab. Can we install this up here? No, we cannot. Boo. We could install it like that, but we're not going to. It's going to go down here on the ends of these. Okay, rotate that like this. Boom. And then we'll put probably the XL one over here and the large one over here. Like that.
Entering Jupiter.
It'll be a little unbalanced and not perfectly symmetrical, but well, then again, maybe we'll put another small medium over here later and build a large and XL on either side or something. We'll see. Or build them off these sides or something. I have not decided yet. In any case, confirm changes. The computronic substrate, silicon carbide, all that stuff can be sourced locally quite easily. We're going to assign the baldric here temporarily to trade for commanders, build storage, group alpha. And that should take care of everything just handily. Now, we just need to wait.
Asteroid belt.
Silicon.
Entering system.
Okay, the Claytronics are the only
Exoplanet.
thing we're not producing ourselves. It's going to be so nice to be able to locally build ships. Even if it's only small and medium. Which reminds me, I haven't seen any Kha'ak in a while. I think we have at least temporarily stopped the Kha'ak scourge. Scourge, whatever. So that means that we can probably start running more medium miners again, which means we could also build them locally by just buying a couple more blueprints.
Entering system. The void.
We're definitely going to want to we're going to want to sell some fighters and make some money first, but yeah. If we can start cranking out medium miners without being too terribly incredibly expensive, that'll be pretty awesome. Okay, it's gonna take 26 minutes to build both of these. After we get the materials in, which is just Claytronics, 382 of them. All parts we have available already. Who sells Claytronics nearby? Right there. Come on, autosave. I appreciate you, but sometimes you're annoying.
Entering system. Second contact.
Okay. We are not the highest buyer of okay, we need 382 Claytronics. Let's take the Okinawa.
Entering system.
Trade
Aryan
with-
Prime.
382. Confirm. Trade with the build storage. Boom. Confirm.
Entering system. Hatikva's
Park
choice.
over there. Okay. So that should be all of the non-local resources we need. Computronic substrate, energy cells, silicon carbide. They're all local resources. Where did... This baldric is sitting here doing nothing. Okay. Trade with the build storage.
Danger.
Wait.
Entering system. Arca's Cascade.
What? What in the world is going on here? Trade with the build storage. Why is it only showing 2 resources?
Entering system. Family Zin.
Okay. Trade with the first steps. We have energy cells on board already. Why is it not showing any of the resources? Weird. Okay, here, remove all orders and assignments. Clearly you're not being utilized properly. There's something wrong here. Transfer wares. Energy cells. We'll get rid of the few he has in stock. And then let's try doing trade with build storage again. He's just not showing up on any... What? These should be showing up as for sale, but none of them are. It's showing that all needs are fulfilled. Very odd.
Autopilot. Disengage.
Well, we need 895 Computronic substrates to start with. So let's go ahead and do that. We'll probably do those with a large freighter. How much metallic microlattice do we need? Damn it. It's not going to show us. I wonder what the deal is with that. No metallic microlattice. Okay. We need about 6,000 or so. I mean, more than that, but we'll say 6,000 energy cells for now. I wish I could just trade with and it would tell me exactly how many. But it doesn't because it's being weird. Okay, we'll go ahead and ship over a bit over 6,000. We probably have too much energy cells actually, but I don't really care because that'll handle it just fine. Yeah, it's acting like... That's weird. It's acting like I haven't actually given orders to build this thing. Let's detach it, reattach it, confirm changes. Okay. Now let's try it. Here's that ship. Baldric? Okay, there you are. Trade with the build storage. Okay, now it's listing everything. Good deal. We need 147 more energy cells. Okay, that's not really a problem. Trade with the first steps. Buy 147 energy cells. Hello? Here we go. This is like the smallest freighter trip of all time. And then we'll trade with the build storage. Boom, energy cell need fulfilled. And then, when it's done with that order, we'll have a fly over here. And we'll probably assign it to actually trade for the build storage automatically. Oh, and we're here as well. Okay. Trade UI off. Yeah, we just need the Computronic substrate and the silicon carbide to be delivered. The hull parts are being delivered as we speak. The Claytronics. The Okinawa should be here soon with those. And then we'll probably have the Okinawa haul the silicon carbide and the Computronic substrate, because that'll make it way easier. Where is the Okinawa? There it is. Okay, trade with the build storage. We need 1,843 silicon carbide. Trade with the first steps. 1,843, I think I said. Well, that's fine. We can't carry that much anyway in one trip. Okay. Trade with the build storage. Okay, we need 175 more silicon carbide. 795 Computronic. 795 Computronic. We can't haul that much in one load. Okay. The Baldric. We need 128 Computronic. We can do that in one load. And then silicon carbide. That's probably not actually the number we need. Trade with the build storage. Yeah, we have too much. But that's fine, because you know what we can do with too much? We can put it right back in. We'll have to do transfer. And get rid of it. That's inefficient compared to just getting the right number in the first place, but I don't care. Okay, so once all those trade orders are done, then everything will be in place. And we will be able to finish our build. The Computronic substrate. Okay, the silicon carbide. Raytronics haven't started unloading yet, but the Okinawa is basically docked, so it should start any second now. Yeah. Next stream, we'll definitely have this thing finished. Oh. And speaking of next stream, I think I'm going to call it here. Because it is almost 11 o'clock. And that is later than I normally stay up. So, let's see, who should I raid? It looks like AF is ending right now. And Avi is doing some kind of silly army thing. So I guess I'll send you over to Avi. Raid. Avacern. Yeah. Anyway. Thank you all very much for stopping by. Tomorrow is Tuesday today, so tomorrow's Wednesday. We'll probably be playing more X4 tomorrow. And that means we're going to be building our very first ships tomorrow. Exciting. Until then, I hope you find Avi just as exciting. And I hope you all have an awesome night. And I will see you all later. Yeah, have fun.